Hey there, it's Aviva from Elementor. Welcome back to How to Build a Website in Elementor. In the previous lesson, we learned the basics of using the Elementor editor to structure our web pages. In this lesson, we're going to build our design system, which will help simplify the building process and guide us in styling the elements of our website. So what is a design system, and why should you use one? In order for a website to be effective, it needs to have clear and consistent messaging. This messaging is expressed through both the website's content and design. By establishing a clear set of guidelines, you'll create a more efficient building process, which will both save you time and allow you to maintain that consistency throughout your site. This is where a design system comes in handy. A design system is a collection of preset, ready-to-use styles that will help structure your website and give it that clean and polished look. I've already created a file for my website, which contains the design as well as the elements I'll need to build my website. I created this file in Adobe XD, but you should feel free to create it using whichever tools you're comfortable with. Design systems can range from simple to complex, depending on the branding and website requirements. But most design systems include a visual listing of the main colors and typographic styles of the website. So let's see how we can implement these elements into Elementor for a streamlined building experience. As we learned in our last lesson, we can add a widget by dragging it in and customizing it with the Style tab. Using this method, I've already placed 4 headings here to demonstrate how a design system can benefit your site. Let's start by selecting the first heading and going to the Style tab. Widgets placed in the editor already come in with preset default styles. The global icon here indicates that there is a global style setting available for either a color or font. When the icon is blue, it means that a global style is currently applied to this setting. For example, this heading's color is already set to a global primary color, and its typography is set to a global primary font. Note that choosing a custom color will turn the icon gray, indicating it no longer has the global style applied. Using global styles, as opposed to setting custom colors and fonts individually, is considered best practice. Not only does it speed up your work process, it requires less CSS to load and allows your website to load faster. I'll go ahead and apply a different global style to each heading on the page. Now that we have global styles applied to every heading, let's edit them to match the design system of our site. Open the menu and select Site Settings. Notice that the panel header color changes to light blue, indicating that you are now editing globally across your site. These settings can be accessed from any Elementor page. Click Global Colors and adjust each color to match the color palette from your design. You can also rename a color by simply clicking on it and typing a new name. As you make adjustments, any widget with a global style selected will update with the modified style. Now that we're done setting up the website colors, we'll go back and set up the global fonts. Since the global color we've applied to this heading is white, it's not showing on the white background, but it will be visible when we use it on a dark background. You can add more global color or font styles by clicking Add Style and customizing its settings. Global fonts also allow you to customize different settings for responsive viewing. We'll set these up in a later lesson to give you the opportunity to preview them directly in your designs. And there you have it. We've now created our very own design system, which will help us streamline the design process considerably. In our next lesson, we'll continue setting up our site using the site settings and create the header and footer for our website. so be sure to keep watching.